Good morning, paper crafters. I am back with another single page 12 by 12 layout. I'm starting off with this really light piece of gray, and this is going to be used as my base as I begin to layer things on. The first piece I have here is this blue cardstock. It's got little lines on it, as you can see, and I'm using this as my water. I took my kids and my niece to a local state park over the summer, and they have a lagoon, and it's kind of up in the hills close to the mountains. So you'll see I have some mountain style trees, like pine trees, and I will describe everything to you as I go along. So this paper comes from one of the either Echo Park or Casablanca, I don't know what the other one is, Carde something, paper pads. I'm just going to line this up right here at the bottom. All right, then I have just a solid piece of green, and my intention here is this is the lagoon. This is the sidewalk that goes around the lagoon, and then this is the grass that surrounds the entire park. All right, so it's going to go just like that. They also have a water slide, but that was closed due to COVID. Maybe it'll be open this summer. They have fishing, camping, bike riding, archery. So it's a really cool place. And it'll be more fun when they open everything up. All right, so then I've got this scallop piece, and this is from one of the paper pads from Michael's, one of the summer paper pads. Originally, I was going to turn this into clouds, but then I decided I want something a little brighter since we were out in our bathing suits. So this kind of reminds me of sun rays coming down, maybe through the clouds. I don't know. So. I'm just going to move this down this way so I can see from my angle. Try that again. All right, and I used this piece just recently, and if you recall, it was for blue. It was blue, and I used it for clouds, and I had to cut the corners off of my paper, and I'm going to do the same thing here because this is rounded. And I'm not going to attach it to the craft cardstock just yet because I think I'm going to have to cut some of my paper pieces, and the craft cardstock. Actually, I'm going to, because that way if it goes over, it can go onto the craft cardstock, and then I can cut it off from there. So this is just 12 by 12 craft cardstock. And if you hear some noises, it's because my phone company is here replacing some of the outside lines. We were having major issues with our Wi-Fi with all of us being home this past year. And they sent someone out a few months ago, and sorry if I bumped the camera, and they discovered that 3 of the main lines that lead outside from the house to the main breaker down the street were completely shot. So we've been doing a family of 5 off of just one little line. So I am hoping this means that my videos will upload faster and we won't have any Wi-Fi outages. You can see. All right. Then I have a photo mat here. This is from one of the summer, Carta Bella. That was what I couldn't think of before. And I think this is from Carta Bella summer line. And this is cut at 4 1/4. And I have 2 of them. So I'm going to do it, center it right here. I'm just using this piece of the cloud, kind of center it right there. And then I'm having the diagonals, as you can see, going opposite directions. So I am only going to glue on, I'm going to leave this part blank, so I want to tuck a tree underneath there, I think. And the same thing for this one. So. Okay. So then I have these 3 pine trees. I got them off of Cricut Design. I just typed in tree. And so I'm going to put this big one here. I think, do I want to do that? No. Okay, so I'm just going to stick that one just like that with my art glitter glue. So I'm going to stick this under, leaving as much as I can to hang out over here. Okay, and then these 2, I'm going to do the same thing. This one's going to go under the right side. And this one's going to go on top. So I'm going to leave this part here with no glue. That way my picture can slip under. Okay. Then I have from Life's a Beach, this Lifeguard Stand. And I'm going to put this, oh, I don't want any glue. Let me see. On part of this here. So I'm going to use my, which I don't know if I've used before, my powder thing. I just ordered this. I think I got this on Amazon. And that will take all the glue off there. Okay, and I'm going to put this right there. Okay, let me get my glue eraser. I kind of placed it wrong, and then it went to the wrong spot. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so I can put a picture right there. I'm just going to put a little bit of more powder behind right here. There. Okay. Then all my other pieces come from, sorry, I think the workers are knocking on my front door. I'm going to pause this video and see if I can merge them together later. Okay, I'm back. So what I was saying is this, all my rest of my, this one paper piece here is from Life's a Beach. The rest all come from A Day in the Sun, a Fun Day in the Sun, something like that. So I really like them because they're kind of old-fashioned. Look at this cute old-fashioned lifeguard outfit he has on. But then they're also very cartoonish. So all the water, I put glossy accents on. And I've got him popped up on some of that foam. And they had to turn our internet off for about 15 minutes. So now the kids are rebooting and getting back to class, but it sounds like they are walking around like a bunch of, I told them they sound like a herd of elephants when they walk around upstairs. It drives me crazy. Okay. Then I have, look at this guy. Oh my gosh, I think he's so funny. This swimmer, his goggles and his little swimsuit on. And I'm going to put him right down here. And I'm going to put him flush, as you can see. So he's going to go right there. Then I have these 3 synchronized swimming ladies. Now, their eyes cut out pink because the whole back layer is pink for this, and that makes their hair piece pink, and then their swimsuit and their mouth. But the eyes were pink as well, and they just look so goofy. So I colored them with my white Jelly Roll pen, and then once that dried, I used, this is what I use, these glaze glossy 3D colors. And so I did a couple of girls in blue and one in green, and just gave them a little bit of eyes. They still look like zombies kind of staring at you, but at least it's not green or pink eyes staring back. And I'm going to put these down flush as well. And they're going to go right here. I think because it's got glossy accents down here, it's wanting to curl up and not stick on quite as well. There we go. Just takes a minute for it to adhere. And then I have this lady here, and she's going to go right down here. And then my last paper piece is a woman laying in a lounge chair reading her book. And this is so me. When I ever take my kids to the water park or anything, I find a place underneath the trees and read a book and just make sure that the kids are in my sight and my ear range. But my kids are all old enough now that I don't have to worry about them. But it's a great thing to do. I get a lot of my book reading done in the summer. Not much in the winter at all. Scrapbooking more in the school year. Reading more in the summer. Okay, so there it is. Oh, I also have some, let me get my tweezers. I have some splashes that I'm gonna put down. And off camera, I will add glossy accents on top of these splashes. But, well, maybe I'll do it on camera. We'll see. And I just kept them, oh, that's awfully close. I just keep them on my mat so I don't lose them until it's time to get them adhered. Okay. I'll put the pin inside my glue. And then I'm going to grab my glossy accents. And I'm just going to put a little bit, let's see, I probably need to use a pin to unclog it. Okay. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glossy accents right on top of these splashes. That way it goes with the other water that I've got glossy accents on. And I'll make them pop up once they dry. All right. Well, thank you for coming along for another layout. And I look forward to doing another one for you soon. All right. Bye-bye.